Welcome to San Diego, California, and the final game of this season. And again, the Packers have made it through all of the regular season, through the playoffs.
In 1997, Green Bay returned to the Super Bowl for the second consecutive year. Led by head coach Mike Holmgren, the Packers wasted little time getting into the end zone.
Touchdown, Packers! Antonio Freeman on an absolutely gorgeous throw by Brett Favre. And what a way to score the first touchdown. Back goes Brett to throw it. Brett pumping. Brett to the end zone. Touchdown by the Packers. Caught in the end zone by Jamura at the deep right corner on a little lofted pass by Brett Favre. Straight back in the pocket looking, and that arm. Touchdown for the Packers to Freeman.
The Packers fought gallantly to overcome several of their own mistakes. And late in the fourth quarter, all hopes of a repeat Super Bowl victory hinged on one play.
We need the first down right now. Brett Favre comes to the line of scrimmage. 32 seconds left. Here is Brett, straight back in the pocket. Got some time, comes up over the middle, threw it badly. And Denver will win the Super Bowl.
While the Packers did not celebrate a victory in Super Bowl 32, they left behind them a season of extraordinary accomplishments.
Is he going to run it in? Yeah. Touchdown, Brett Favre! He could be gone. He will score the touchdown. 15. He's gone. And he will score for the Packers. Robert Brooks for the touchdown. You got a man open. Henderson at the 5. Touchdown. And he goes straight back in the pocket. Got some time. Comes up over the middle. It is to Brooks. Touchdown. And he got it. Touchdown.
Winning 13 games for the second straight year, the Packers closed out the 1997 season with the best overall and home records in the NFL for the last 3 years. They recorded a team record 5th consecutive playoff appearance. The Packers set a team record for fewest sacks allowed since the NFL went to a 16-game schedule in 1978. They registered back-to-back NFC championships and returned to the Super Bowl for the second consecutive year.
And the Packers are going to San Diego.
In Week 1, the Packers beat the Bears for the 7th straight time.
Santana does. And the ball's loose. And the Packers have a touchdown. It is picked up by Gabe Wilkins.
Green Bay secured its 16th regular season win at Lambeau thanks to key interceptions by Roderick Mullen and Doug Evans. With tight end Mark Chamorro sidelined with a knee injury, quarterback Brett Favre connected with Jeff Thomason for the tight end's first career touchdown.
Touchdown end zone, Jeff Thomason. He's going to go downfield, pumps, now goes right side, touchdown.
Robert Brooks, named the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year, returned to the end zone following a knee injury that kept him sidelined most of the previous season. In Week 3, Green Bay defeated the Miami Dolphins for the first time in team history. Tight end Mark Chamorro returned to the lineup and helped open up the middle, allowing Favre to connect with Antonio Freeman early in the second quarter.
Antonio Freeman to a slot on the right side. Here are the Packers rolling and touchdown! And it's caught by Antonio Freeman.
The Packers' second victory of the season was secured when Favre found William Henderson midway through the fourth quarter to put the Packers in front for good.
He flips it. He got a man open. Henderson at the 5. Touchdown! Henderson was wide open. Somebody lost him in the flat.
Do what we need to do to win this game and dominate.
Let's go.
Dominate. 1, 2, 3.
In Week 4, the Packers broke loose, racing out to a 24-point lead before the half.
Down at the 15-yard line. Brett straight back in the pocket. Going to the end zone. Freeman, touchdown on a pumping throw by Brett Favre. Back goes Brett to throw it. He's got great time. Down the field. Brooks touchdown. Robert Brooks for the touchdown. And that baby went between the hands of two defenders.
5 Brett Favre touchdown strikes, 4 of them in the first half, highlighted the afternoon.
In motion is Chimera to the right. Back goes Brett to throw. Here they come. He's picked up. They're going to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown. Antonio Freeman. And Levens goes in motion to the right, and Brett rolls to the right. Wants to pass. End zone. Touchdown, Chimera. Touchdown pass of the day.
Favre became the team's all-time leader in touchdown passes, eclipsing the mark held by Hall of Famer Bart Starr. Green Bay's defense dug in the fourth quarter, destroying any hopes for a Vikings comeback.
Keep playing hard. Stay aggressive now. Go for the turnover. Let's get the turnover. Let's go.
Constant pressure from defensive end Reggie White helped result in 2 Packer interceptions, both of them by safety Leroy Butler.
That's the way to make them pay for leaving you single. You got to do that every time, okay?
The win marked Green Bay's 18th consecutive regular season home victory, tying the Packers for 3rd place all time. It was billed as the Battle of the Bays when the Packers played host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Week 6.
Looking over the middle. Touchdown.
Quarterback Brett Favre hit Antonio Freeman on a pair of scoring plays in the second quarter.
Brooks comes over the middle. Freeman caught it. 10, 5, touchdown. Oh, what a play he came back to make for the touchdown.
Green Bay's defensive front of White, Dotson, Holland, and Wilkins pressured Bucs quarterback Trent Dilfer en route to 3 sacks and 1 back-breaking interception.
Dilfer has 1 running back, and now he has a tight end in motion, and he's going to throw on first down. The screen, intercepted, picked off. Gabe Wilkins leaps the man. Gabe at the 40. He might go. He's at the 40 at the other end. Gabe Wilkins will go for a touchdown.
Wilkins' interception secured a Packer victory and handed Tampa its first divisional defeat of the season. In Week 7, the Packers traveled to Soldier Field and continued to harass the opposing team's quarterback. Brian Williams and the team's leading tackler, Bernardo Harris, each pulled in interceptions, while quarterback Brett Favre threw for 3 of his record-setting 182 career strikes, as the Packers took sole possession of first place in the division.
Brett back to throw. Brett pumping. Brett comes up over the middle. There's Chimera. Touchdown! Back Chimera. Somebody lost him in the middle. First and goal at the 1-yard line. Here's Brett. He throws it to the sideline. Touchdown! Caught by Dorsey Levens.
Given an unprecedented week off to recharge prior to a bye in the schedule, Coach Holmgren's Packers returned to hit on all cylinders in Week 9's Monday night matchup with the New England Patriots. Green Bay played with poise and precision on offense, allowing Brett Favre to top the team's all-time completion record, a club record previously held by Bart Starr. Green Bay's offensive front provided the power and protection necessary for running back Dorsey Levens to gain 140 yards of offense and 2 touchdowns as the Packers defeated the Patriots in the rematch of Super Bowl 31.
Touchdown! 16th touchdown pass of the year for Brett Favre.
Tempo, we said it for the whole game. The whole game on every team, we said everything, okay? Right here, come now. 1, 2, 3.
Led by special teams leading tackler Lamont Hollenquist, teammates Hayden, Pryor, Darkins, McKenzie, and the club's first ever Pro Bowl special teamer, Travis Jervey, disrupted the Lions' return efforts in Week 10.
He's got 4 wide receivers in the ballgame at the moment. And he goes straight back in the pocket. Got some time. Comes up over the middle. It is to Brooks. Touchdown! Robert Brooks on a great throw by Brett Favre again. And Brooks caught it right in stride, right in his hand.
Despite scoring only 1 offensive touchdown, Green Bay managed to top Detroit, thanks to the Packers' relentless defense. Green Bay forced Lions quarterback Scott Mitchell into 4 interceptions, allowing Leroy Butler to move ahead of Don Hudson into a tie for 5th place in club history with his 30th and 31st picks. And rookie defensive back Darren Sharper made his presence felt late in the second quarter.
Here they come. He got away. Still on his feet now. Fires it upfield. Picked off. Intercepted. Down the sideline. It is Sharper with the ball, and Sharper is going to score for the Packers. Darren Sharper picked it off. Stepped right in front of the receiver at about the 50.
Sharper's return clinched Green Bay's 20th consecutive victory at Lambeau Field. The Packers played host to the St. Louis Rams in Week 11. Gilbert Brown returned to the lineup, and the Packers defense cut loose, holding the Rams to just 66 total yards rushing. Quarterback Brett Favre posted his first 300-yard passing game of the season.
He goes straight back in the pocket, got a little time, going to the corner. There he is! Touchdown to Antonio Freeman!
It was Favre's 7-yard TD scramble that put the game out of reach early in the fourth quarter.
Now looking, and now he's going to run with the ball. Is he going to run it in? Yeah. Touchdown, Brett Favre!
Green Bay hoped to snap an 8-game losing streak to the Dallas Cowboys in Week 13.
Let's go get him. Read it and run, okay? Here we go, guys. What's the word? 1, 2, 3, down.
The Packers played inspired defense in front of a sellout crowd at Lambeau Field. The Packers offense rode roughshod over the Cowboys, scoring on 4 touchdown strikes thrown by Brett Favre, league MVP for a record 3rd consecutive year.
3 wide receivers, and here's Brett straight back in the pocket, looking, breaks down, and comes over the middle. That'll be a touchdown to Dorsey Levens. Here, everybody in tight. Brett on the hand. No, he's going to roll and got him. Touchdown to Mark Chivara, and a Packers score.
And again, one of their favorite goal line plays.
Straight back in the pocket, looks, needs a play, pumps, now wants to run, now lofts it in. Got him. Touchdown! Freeman gets the touchdown. Waits for the snap from center, gives it off to Dorsey Levens.
Here's in.
Touchdown by Dorsey Levens.
Behind the blocking of William Henderson, Dorsey Levens rushed for a club record 190 yards, breaking the team's single-game rushing record set by Packer great Jim Taylor in 1961. Late in the fourth quarter, Green Bay's defense levied the final blow, helping remove the proverbial monkey from the Packers' back.
Loose ball picked up by Sharper. Darren Sharper down the sideline.
Oh, my God.
Darren Sharper, touchdown! Second touchdown by Darren Sharper.
I asked you before the game not to leave anything on the field. and no one did. You didn't. You played your hearts out. I'm proud of you. It was a beautiful, beautiful win. Beautiful. Okay? Now, guys played hurt. Okay? Guys got hurt during the game, went back in. Okay? It was just that you wanted it so bad. And when this team wants something that bad, you'll get it.
In Week 14, the Packers set out to break a 5-game losing streak in the Twin Cities. Dorsey Levens continued to roll, rushing for over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Brett, the ride, the handoff up the middle to Dorsey. Dorsey!
Brett Favre became the 4th player in NFL history to throw for 3,000 or more yards in 6 seasons.
Touchdown!
What a catch.
Holy cow! Robert Brooks on a bullet thrown by Brett Favre, and Brooks went up and caught it.
Reggie White registered 2.5 sacks as the Packers' defense physically dominated the Vikings, ending Green Bay's Metrodome losing streak and clinching a Packer playoff berth. The win marked the first time since 1988 that the Packers have swept the 2-game series with the Vikings. The Packers' defense continued on its reckless rampage. as Green Bay looked to sweep the Bucs in Week 15. Brett Favre played magnificently, throwing for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Here's Brett, straight back in the pocket. Brett, on a count, is going to run with the ball now, throws it, it's caught, touchdown! Wow.
Favre became the first player in NFL history to throw 30 touchdown passes in 4 consecutive seasons, helping Green Bay clinch its 3rd straight NFL Central Division title.
What a play.
I was going to give you Tuesday off till you dumped the water on us. Hey, you're division champions. Way to go, man!
Hey, one more thing. No more 745 meters.
The Packers entered the postseason having never lost a playoff game at home with a perfect 11-0 record.
Let's kick their tail. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
It was a chilly 29 degrees on the tundra at kickoff, a climate that spelled doom for the visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Green Bay special teamers Jervy and Darkins helped keep the Bucs offense out of the end zone the entire first half, setting up a Packers score midway into the first quarter.
Roll to the right by Brett. Brett on his feet, fires to the end zone, touchdown. Chimura in the end zone. Brett again buying some time. Chimura gets open and the Packers score first. A great move by Mark Chimura.
Chimura's scoring reception would be Favre's only touchdown pass of the day, in a game that saw the Packers' defense play with a tenacity characteristic of the black and blue division. Green Bay held Buccaneer running backs Allstott and Dunn to a combined total of only 85 yards the entire game.
Dilfer back to throw it. Dilfer with some time, fires upfield. Ball deflected, kicked off by Tyrone Williams to the 35, to the 30, and down and out at the 27-yard line.
Returning to the lineup following an ankle injury, the Packers' number 3 receiver, Derek Mays, turned in an impressive performance as Green Bay clinched the victory early in the fourth quarter.
He caught the ball, it came loose, but it stayed up on his leg, and he pulled it in before it rolled to the ground. To the right is Tyrone Davis. Here's the play.
Levens gained more yards from scrimmage in the postseason than any other player in Packer history, as Green Bay continued its dominance at Lambeau Field and returned to the NFC Championship for the 3rd consecutive year.
Brett Favre on a quarterback draw scores the 2. It is a win for the Packers and a 3rd straight visit to the NFC Championship game.
I promise you I will stay calm this week. All right? Even though we're playing, we're going back to my hometown. All those people are there. I promise you I'm going to stay calm.
Hello, everybody. It's the Green Bay Packers against the San Francisco 49ers, 2 of the fabled franchises of the National Football League.
Green Bay continually mixed defenses, successfully crushing the 49ers' powerful rushing attack. The Packers applied constant pressure, registering 4 sacks thanks to a strong defensive line and outstanding secondary.
Young, straight back in the pocket. Here they come. Young comes up over the middle. Intercepted. Intercepted by Robinson. To the 20, 25. Back to the 30. He's got a chance. He's at the 41 man to beat. To the outside, and he stumbles. He loses his footing, and Eugene goes down at the 28-yard line.
Robinson's interception helped set up the Packers' first visit to the end zone early in the second quarter.
Here's Freeman on a quick slant, and he caught it. 15
He's
to the
gone.
10, and he will score for the Packers. Freeman on a quick slant pattern, and he's taken it into the end zone, and the Packers score the touchdown.
Oh, you got to credit Brett Favre here. He had somebody just hit him, and just as he left it.
ARB, way to go! Nice, big play.
Freeman's touchdown reception was one of 4 catches, totaling 107 yards for the gifted receiver.
Second down. Brett back to throw it. Now pumps it. Now wants to go down the field. He's got Freeman out there. The ball hangs out.
That's interference.
Freeman's acrobatic reception helped set up Ryan Longwell's 43-yard field goal attempt into a stiff wind at the end of the first half.
Longwell to try the field goal. Hendrick to hold. Good snap. Ball down. Kick on the way. Long enough.
Good.
And it is good. Oh, what a big play to close the first half of the ball game.
Green Bay maintained the intensity in the second half, dominating the 49ers with a lethal combination of power and precision. Dorsey Levens rushed for 114 yards, breaking his own playoff rushing record that he had set a week earlier, becoming the first running back to surpass 100 yards against the 49ers all season.
Brett on the handoff to Dorsey. And Dorsey scores it! Dorsey Levens into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Packers are going to San Diego.
Green Bay clinched its second consecutive NFC championship with a passion and pride characteristic of the Packers organization.
Bumps in the road this year, man. But I am so proud of the way you handle this whole thing. Okay, today's game, you defeated an outstanding football team in their place again under tough conditions. Okay? And it's not one man, it's not two men, it's not five men. It's everybody in this room. Players, coaches, trainers, doctors, equipment people, executives, everybody. Because that's the Green Bay Packer organization.